What is going on, guys? Luke here today to talk about the massive Snowflake IPO, and it would also appear that Warren Buffett has come out of his hibernation and is back in a big way. This is the biggest software IPO ever, you know, in the midst of a pandemic and chaos seemingly everywhere. I'll give you my thoughts on this, on IPOs in general, but even more importantly than that, I'll tell you if you need to jump on this train now before it's gone forever. So let's get started right now. Welcome back, everyone. In this video, we will cover a quick review of my thoughts on IPOs, why Snowflake shot up so big, and if I would buy Snowflake stock now or not. And if you are new here, yes, I do wear my shades in the dark because it's fun, and there's no reason why we cannot have fun and build real wealth. So like the video if you like to make money, if you're into that sort of thing, and it also really helps the channel. Now let's dive into this. A quick review of my thoughts on IPOs. Now, full disclosure, I have never been a fan of IPOs. After cutting my teeth in stock investing in the run-up to the tech bubble, I know all about high-flying IPOs and can't miss companies that, well, miss. IPOs are really volatile, the companies can be iffy, sometimes there's more hype than substance, and performing as a public company is completely different than as a private company. There are some businesses that are just meant to stay private and thrive in that environment. Throw them into the public realm and they just wither. There are just too many unknowns for my taste, in my opinion, for my portfolio, my goals, and all those good things that we discuss here on this channel. Now, having said all of that, this market is just bonkers. I know I keep saying this, but if you just started investing this year, man, did you ever choose a crazy year to start investing. When the market goes back to normal, guys like me that have been doing this forever will be relieved, and people that started investing this year will be so confused. You might even just be bored because this year has been that crazy. So in an effort to be the best investor I can be, I have to adapt some to meet the market, so I'm forced to look, even if I don't like it, because you have to adapt to the market. Something that didn't make sense last year, I absolutely have to consider this year, and possibly even trade on it this year. Thank you, 2020. Why Snowflake shot up big, in my opinion. I read several articles from Wall Street folks who cannot figure out what is going on with this IPO, but I think I've narrowed it down a bit for them. They're the experts, but whatever. I believe there are two big reasons why it jumped so high so fast. Well, check that, maybe three now that I think about it. The first, it's an IPO. This was by far and away the biggest IPO of the year, and with so much free money floating around chasing yield, it makes sense that some of that money would bet on Snowflake. Now the second, that would be the retail investor. Look, Wall Street doesn't like it, but the risk appetite is really high right now for retail investors, and even more disturbing to Wall Street is there are enough retail investors to influence prices. Remember, we do have the highest percentage of retail money in the market there has ever been, and large investors have their biggest cash piles ever sitting on the sidelines. Until that cash moves into the market, retail investors will continue to have influence in the market. And the third, Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett has pretty much done nothing this year except cut losses. He has made a few peculiar bets, but he is one of the ones sitting on hundreds of billions of dollars in cash, but he took out a stake in Snowflake's IPO, something that he has not done since 1956 when he bought Ford's IPO. Think about that for a moment. 1956 was the last time he did this, and it was Ford. This buy by Berkshire has really boosted the perceived quality and soundness of Snowflake. So that absolutely has caused money to flow into the stock. Now, I try not to trade against Buffett. I mean, his record versus all of ours combined, I would say he wins. It's game over. He knows what he's doing. Now let's answer the question, would I buy Snowflake or not? Now remember, This is my opinion and is for entertainment purposes only. Do not listen to me. So this company is actually exciting. It has the perfect mix of high growth. It's a cloud-based tech company, which in this whole illness environment is all the rage. And all those type companies are doing incredibly well right now. And it has Warren Buffett behind it, so it brings even more than just speculators into the stock. But let's talk about the 4 major drawbacks I see. The first, it was valued at $12 billion in February, and now it's valued at over $40 billion? What exactly did it do other than go public to justify a 4x jump in valuation? Second, it still loses hundreds of millions of dollars every year. They are a minimum of 5 years away from turning a profit, minimum in my opinion. So this is not really a solid growth stock. It is still a high growth to speculative stock in my opinion. And the third, by a lot of metrics you use, this is the most expensive tech stock out there. Looking at the biggie, market cap to sales, which is how you have to value these type companies since they don't have any earnings yet, is higher than Zoom, which was the previous leader at an 87. But Snowflake's number is over 170. That is just crazy. The fourth, yes, Warren Buffett invested, but he did not pay retail pricing. Berkshire's position included $250 million worth of Snowflake shares purchased at their IPO price, and the rest of the stake consisted of stock bought from another shareholder at Snowflake's debut price. We, meaning me and you, did not get those prices. And now Warren has more than doubled his money, and we are paying a premium. So even if the stock drops 50%, he is basically break even. But we are screwed. But hey, it's 2020, so who knows what's going to happen. It may just rocket up to $500. Either way, I don't want to ride that roller coaster, so this is a hard pass for me for all the reasons we just talked about. So thanks for watching, and if you want to work directly with me, check out the first link down in the description, and I will show you how to create a plan, set defined goals, and how to analyze a stock and build real wealth. And don't forget to sign up for Webull so you can get a free stock worth up to $1,600 when you deposit $100, and show your support for the channel by liking the video. And follow me on all my social medias I have so you can watch me epically fail on all of those.